Hello and welcome to my video for this week. I'm going to talk about how important it is for you to release dogma. If you were raised by religious means, then I'm here to tell you it's time to let it go. If you look around the world and you see lots of people who go to church every Sunday, practice their religion, ask yourself this question. Are you happy? Do you live in a magical life? Are you judgmental? Do you carry a lot of fear? Because these are the people, the ones who practice wholeheartedly on religion, who practice all the negatives that there are in the world. Now, don't get me wrong, because I'm here to enlighten you. And you can believe this or not, but even if you don't believe me at this point, I would suggest you listen to everything I have to say before you switch me off. We chose to come here. Your life is your pattern from your astrology, yet religion teaches you that astrology is evil. Religion teaches you that if you care about yourself, you're selfish. Religion teaches you that God judges you and that you're going to go to heaven or hell and you better behave yourself and follow all these rules or you're a bad person. Now, so far, you know this is true. I can't even begin to tell you how many people who have crossed my path who were suicidal because they could not live up to religious practices and beliefs and felt like there was something wrong with them. I'm not here to upset you. I'm here to help you see with different eyes and to not fear releasing the lies. Because I truly believe that you hold on so tightly to the errors that you've been taught because you're afraid of what could possibly happen to you if they're right and I'm wrong. It's not about being right or wrong. You already know the truth. It's in your heart. This is why you go to church every Sunday and repent your sins. And then Monday through Thursday, Friday, Saturday, you go out and do them all over again. Because they're not real. They don't make sense. It's part of controlling you. It's part of keeping you in fear. And this is how you've been controlled by the government and by every corporation, is because you believe these erroneous lies, propaganda. Think about it. God is only love. God is not even a person. God is only powerful creator energy. And he gave his creator abilities to you. So you are very powerful too. And you are your own creator. So what have you been creating for yourself? Happiness? Love? No, because you are not taught that the words that you speak and the thoughts that you think create your life. So everything that goes on in your life that you do not like, you created it. But what do? You've been raised on propaganda, lies, deceit, and all erroneous messages. You've been raised to take the laws of the universe and reverse them against yourself. And then you blame God for every bad thing that happens to you. Like God is punishing you because you've been a bad little girl or a bad little boy. And you are going to probably go to hell. Now, every soul is pure. Every soul is love. It's when you came here. And some of your lessons have been very difficult that you chose to follow, only to learn from them, not to condemn yourself for the rest of your life. And think about this. Haven't you ever wondered, why did you come to Earth healthy, with all your fingers and toes, with eyesight, ears to hear, legs to walk with, while others did not? Did God punish those people? Why are some people so healthy and some are not? Why are some so rich and some so poor? Why are there third world countries and wealthy countries? Because you chose your body. You chose your parents. You chose the country that you are brought into. All for karmic purposes. Because you lived very many lives under the lies and the propaganda. And you have been good in some lives, and some lives you have not been. You are not a pure, loving, perfect soul. So planet Earth is a place to heal your life, to heal your past life. And karma does not always go around in the same particular life that you currently live in. It comes and goes through all your lives. And you make the choice of what you're going to deal with each time you come here. Now that's all going away. All of it is going away. Because this has been a game. This has been a game for the past 300,000 years. And the game is over. And little by little, things are changing here. Unfortunately, it can't happen instantaneously because there's too many of you who still live in fear. There's too many of you who still are wrapped up in dogma. So, I'm not blaming you, trust me, because in the meantime, you see, everyone perceives life from their own inside out. So you could be standing on a street corner with me. You could be holding my hand. And at the same time, you could be seeing death, destruction, sadness, grief, and despair. While I see sunrises, sunsets, pink clouds, unicorns, mermaids, and elementals galore. I see magic, I see love, I see beauty. And I'm standing on the same planet that you're standing on. So you see, all I'm trying to do is awaken you to your own truth that you have locked down, buried tight within you due to fear. And you can get rid of all of this just like that. Now you do have to practice. But if you watch my videos and you read some of the things that I've written to help you start seeing things differently. Because every negative thing that goes on in your life is created by you. So what you think is what you create in order to show you that it's true. So change the negatives that you think and think positive things and create magic, create money, create a relationship, create a house, an apartment, create a new place to live. That's all you need to do. It's not difficult. What's difficult is believing and trusting in yourself. You don't even realize that's who you don't follow is yourself. We are all given guidance. We have a master guide who's been with us since the day we first took our breath. But you also have your higher self, and your higher self is your guide to your truth. So instead of doing things the way you do them, if you're not happy, then if you're not happy, say you are happy. I'm happy. I'm happy, I'm happy, I'm happy, I'm happy, until you feel it. And trust me, you will. You don't just say it once. You can't read a bunch of positive things and read it in, out, in, out. It's got to come to a feeling. You need to forgive every negative thing that's going on in your life, because it was in your life by two reasons. One, to teach you. The other, you possibly created it by how you think. You follow other things, other ideas, other people. You put people on pedestals that don't belong there. We are not separate from each other. We are one. I am you and you are me. And I know you have a hard time understanding that. But try as much as you can to see that everybody who walks this planet is a reflection of you. Your thoughts, your ideas. If you see love and beauty, then you attract love and beauty to you. If you see death and destruction, then you attract that to you. If you believe all women are out to get you, then you will attract all women to get you, because it's what you believe. If you believe you're fat, you'll just get fatter. If you believe you're thin, you will become thinner. If you believe you age, you will age. And if you believe that you are young every day you will be younger. It's that simple. You weren't raised to know this, because this planet has been taken over by evil forces. And all they've wanted to do and have accomplished is controlling you with lies, deceit, pharmaceuticals, erroneous thoughts. Religion's one of them. Religion is a form of separation. If I'm you and you are me, then there is no different religions. There's wars over religion. There's lies over religion. There's judgment over religion. God doesn't judge you because he's not a person. God is creator energy, and he gave you that energy. So we're Catholic, we're Protestant, we're Christian, we're Jewish. Does that make sense to you? Because we're not even human. So check this out. Maybe one lifetime you came here and you were Catholic, and another time you came, you were Jewish. One time you might have come here, you were Asian. You were black. Now you're white. You see, it's not real. None of this is real. What is real? Love is real. Magic is real. Nothing else is. And if you sit back and you say, this woman is crazy because my life is miserable, I never get anything. And guess what? Just saying that, just thinking that, creates that for you. This is what you need to know. Your words create your life. Your thoughts create your life. That's it. What do you need to do to believe that? You need to test it yourself. Everything I've ever learned, I've tested. And trust me, I'm guided a lot. I was guided at 7 years old that religion was man-made. When one of my Catholic friends told me she couldn't come to synagogue with me because it was against her religion. Really? When I was in a shopping center with a bunch of my so-called friends, somehow or other, people talk about me all the time because of who I am, because of all the things that I know. People will come to me all the time for help and then laugh about me behind my back. But I don't care. It doesn't upset me. Nothing upsets me because I love myself. But anyway, I'm in a store with my friends. They all must have discussed that Maxine was Jewish. God forbid she killed Jesus Christ. So one of the people from this group come running over to me while I was looking at some clothes, threw the cross in my face, and told me to get out of the store. I can no longer have any of these people as my friends because I killed Jesus Christ. What a joke. What a joke that is. I didn't kill anybody. Was I around when Jesus was here? Yes, I was. I know I was. I've been a healer for many, many, many lives. I have lived many lives in a high position, in a low position. I have learned through my many lifetimes and this one, and have found out that I am an ascended master. I only chose to come here to help you. I don't even need to be on this planet. And trust me, being here is no fun. Not now. It's gonna be. But at this moment, it's not fun. Jesus is my brother, and he's yours too. God didn't put him on the planet to repent for your sins because there's no such thing as a sin. That's man-made up word. That's all it is. We came from God. We are part of God, and that's why you are part of God, I'm part of God, so we're all one with God. We all have a mission. We all have a purpose. All you need to do is focus on your purpose. What is your passion? What makes your heart sing? Why don't you do these things? Well, one reason why you don't do them is because of money. And it makes sense. The world's been wrapped around money. But I have good news for you, because that's changing. This whole world is changing. It's not ending like some people try to tell you. If it ends, what's ending is all the lies, the propaganda, the control. What's ending are homeless people, third world countries. What's ending is illness and sickness. And what you think is death. There is no death. It would be like this. Do you know the money that a funeral home makes? For you to buy a coffin to stick it under the ground. For what purpose? And then you go to the gravesite, you leave flowers, And you think the only time you can talk to this past friend, lover, relative is at the gravesite. Wrong. We're not human. We are energy. You're only temporarily in your body. You've come to this planet as a woman, if you're a man. You've come to this planet as a man, if you're a woman. You've come to this planet as white, as Asian, as black, as Egyptian, Italian, Muslim, whatever. You've experienced it all. You have done it all to learn. You know languages. I know languages that we don't even remember. But I'll tell you what, this language is not real. How many people get hung up on conversation and understanding other people? When Atlantis was here, that was reality. We all lived in love. There was no sickness. There was no pain. There was nothing until it was taken over by these evil forces. And like I said, game's over. It's going away. So stop focusing on anything negative. Don't fear a war. Don't fear illnesses, because what you fear is what you draw to yourself. What you believe is what you create. As simple as, if you believe that other people make you sick, then that's how you get sick from other people. If you believe your family passed down these deadly genes to you and you're doomed to have what they've had, then you will, because it's what you believe. If you believe that you will never have a relationship, then you never will, because that's what you believe. If you believe that pharmaceuticals will make you well, they don't. Cancer, that's a big one. Cancer is a curable illness. It's not even a disease. Will they tell you that? No, because they want the money that cancer provides for them. Chemotherapy is the biggest poisonous substance on the planet. Yet all of the people who get cancer run and get chemo. And then all these other ailments show up from chemo. And only 2% of the population get cured from it anyway. Search the internet for this information. Pinterest is a very good application to find ways to heal yourself naturally. Pharmaceuticals are drugs that are created in laboratories. Nature is your pharmaceutical store. It always has been. Heal yourself through nature, through the proper foods. Half our food is poisoned. We have been ruled by governments that don't care anything about you at all, that have helped create your fear, have helped create wars, death, destruction. Look at the military. They go out to save us. They get hurt. They get injured. They come back with PTSD and they're dropped like a pancake. The military didn't take care of them. They give a shit about them. And they don't care about you. They don't care about anything that harms you. All they care about is their power over you. And trust me, they're losing it. They've lost 90% of it. The only people they control are the people who fall into their BS. So stop it. Have a magical life. Create yourself the love of your life. Bring yourself a home that you want, no matter what the cost is on the outside. Because you can have whatever you want. And you can find anything that's affordable to you at this moment in time. Because soon the stock market is going to crash, and that's a blessing. The banks will close. That's a blessing. Because there's so much going on behind the scenes that is positive that you're not even aware of. What you're going to be aware of first is all the things that you believe that were not true. But I'm here to tell you, do not fear it. Do not get angry over it, because all you do is feed yourself into their hands again. So don't be angry, because everybody has a process to go through. Don't think that, you have a timeline and you have to hurry up and do things because you're going to die. Because death isn't even real, and there is no time. Because the sooner this planet can ascend 100%, there's going to be issues to get it there. And just understand and know that some of the things that are appearing bad are not bad at all. So my advice to you is to follow your intuition. Your intuition is your angel guidance or your higher self guidance. It's anything that guides you that's not on this planet, that only has your best wishes in mind. You are led down the road to all kinds of things that you ignore. You are told before any relationship whether or not you should even enter that relationship. And trust me, I do it all the time. And where does it get me? It gets me nowhere but more heartache and pain. But I can release it in 2 days, where some of you cannot. And I'm not saying it's a good thing. So I'm just going to follow it. I'm just the type of person who likes to believe in people. And so I get trapped sometimes. But the positive thing is I know how to get out of it. So it doesn't affect me in any negative format that it could affect you. So listen to your first thought. Ask for guidance on what pills to take, what food to eat. Everything that might be good for me might not be good for you. Certain vitamins I might need, but they're not universal. Nothing is universal like they make you think it is. It's like we're all different, we're all unique, we're all individuals, yet when it comes to school, we all learn the same? No. School's phony anyway. That's going to change, thank God. I can't wait for that. College is a joke. It's all a joke. You've gone to school from kindergarten to 12th grade, and you can't even graduate and make money. So you go to college and you pay thousands of dollars, get yourself wrapped up in college loans, and you're still not guaranteed a job that even can pay you to live, because the money cost of living keeps going up and up and up and up and up and up. So, do you need to fear that? No. Do you worry about your future? No. Do you go to work every day and work 2 jobs, 3 jobs, 4 jobs, 5 jobs to save for your future? No. That's not the way it is. No. Manifest money. Manifest whatever you want. You don't even have to have a job to manifest money. You can be given anything. Heck, I was waiting tables one time back in, I don't know, in the 80s. And one of my customers, I gave the wrong bill to. I gave a bill of coffee and tea or something, coffee and dessert, to a person who had a 3-course meal and dessert. And the way the restaurant was set up, I pay for it. I count the money at the end, I turn it in, and what's ever left over is my tip. I had not a dime left over because I paid this man's bill. Now, he thought he was pulling the wool over his eyes, ha ha, but he didn't know he was screwing me in the process. But did he screw me? No. Did I get upset? For a minute. I said, oh, well, I guess I went to work for nothing today. Because in the state that I lived at the time, didn't even pay you minimum wage to be a waitress. They paid you $1.50 an hour. So it was like not even worth my time to get out of bed. So let me tell you what happened. I was living in Colorado. It was winter. It was a stormy, stormy day. The wind was blowing so hard that my car was shaking all over the road. I had owned a home at the time. I pulled up in my driveway, and what was separating my driveway from my neighbor's driveway was some dirt. Well, there was grass, but it was dirt because it was winter, so there is no grass in the winter. Now I have my radio blasting. My car is still running. The noise from the wind is so intense I can't even hardly hear the radio. But yet, I hear this flapping in the wind. Because when you need to hear something, Spirit will tune up your hearing to the outside universe. Will open your eyes to see beyond this world. That's how it works. Because the only reason why you don't do it now is because you're full of dogma and fear. So you can't see or hear anything. But anyway, I hear this flap, 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 and I'm going, what the heck is that? And I look, and I kind of see something flapping in the wind, going back and forth and back and forth. But I'm a curious person. So I got out of my car to go see what it was. It was a $20 bill. Given to me, because that's what I had to pay out that day, to that customer's bill. I walked home with nothing. I came home, and the universe gave me my $20. That's how it works, people. That's how it works. In order for you to live a life that you're meant to live, you have to release all negativity. You have to change your thoughts to only positive thoughts. Nothing is negative. Even if you think it's negative, there's something for you to learn. Instead of getting mad, instead of getting angry, instead of getting fearful, instead of getting judgmental, look back and think, what is it that I'm learning from this situation? Every person who challenges you is showing you things about yourself that you're not even aware of. And so many people I tell that to, and you know what they say? Oh, that ain't me. They're not ready to see. Are you going to be that person? Is it so bad that you see yourself in not the greatest light? No, it's a good thing to see yourself that way, because then you can change it. Once you see who you are, the dark part of yourself that's hidden from you, that all those other people try to show you over and over, and you shun them for it. Thank these people for coming into your life and showing you what you need to change about yourself. Wake up. If you feel sick, tell yourself you're well. You will become well. You are whatever you tell yourself. You attract to yourself whatever you believe. That's how it works. It's not hard. It's only hard because you have to practice being this person that you're not. And you're not this person because of the lies that you've followed. And it's not your fault, so get over it. Don't get mad. Grow. Change. Live magical life. I live in a part of the city where only millionaires live. And I live on Social Security. This place was created for me, and it doesn't matter how and when and why. I'm not going to get into that. Don't follow when you should sell your house. Don't follow where you should live because other people tell you this place is better or that place. No two people can tell you what's best for you. Only you can do this. So spend your days and your time, instead of saying you're lonely, spend your time working on yourself, growing, learning, seeing with different eyes, hearing with different ears, and creating magic. Stand with me on a street corner and see beautiful sunsets, rainbow-colored skies. See elementals frolicking in the grass, plastered on your body. Take selfies and see the love and the light that surrounds you. We're all love. Even the people in prison are love. Everything is going away. But you will go to the positive only if you become that person. You can't be negative. You can't be hateful. You can't be full of dogma. You can't be judgmental and live in heaven. And heaven is right here on planet Earth. It's not some far distant place. Death isn't real. It would be like, this is funny. You drive a car. You just pretend your car is you. Because actually, you know, when you dream about driving a car, you're dreaming about yourself. Your car represents you. Because the car is the closest thing to you. You have a car, and inside your engine is what keeps you running, which is your soul. If your car dies because your engine died, are you going to take that car and bury it under the ground and have a funeral for it? Because that's what you're doing. Do you think when you pass away that your soul stays in your body and you're underground? Hell no. Do I know this? Yes, I know this. And why do I know this? Because I have relationships with people who passed over. That's why there are TV shows with people talking to your loved ones. All of this is a setup to get you to think. Do you know when you sit around and you mourn your loved ones who've passed over that you don't help them whatsoever? They don't want to see you in pain. They don't want to see you unhappy. The universe is only about love. When you leave this plane, this earth plane, you go into love. If you're 93 years old and all wrinkled up, you become 30. And let me tell you, this planet is going through an ascension. Everything is healing. So there's going to be some destruction firsthand because it has to happen. Flow with it. There's going to be all kinds of news that's going to come out that's going to piss you off. Don't be mad. Don't be angry. And don't hate these people who have done these negative things to you because that's their life mission. It's not about hate. It's not about revenge. Because when you hate others, you hate yourself. When you revenge others, you revenge yourself. When you hurt others, you hurt yourself because there's nobody else on the planet but you. You're the only person who exists on this planet. And everybody mirrors you. That's it. Believe it or not. So, this is my message for you today. And I'm just trying to help you change your life so you can live in a world of magic. Fantasy, make-believe. If you want to see a unicorn, you can see one. You want to see angels, you can see them. But if you want to see death and destruction, you can see that too. So, it's your choice. I'm only here to help you awaken to be the person who you really are, the magical person, the person who can manifest their love, their wants, their wishes, their dreams. It doesn't matter what's going on outside of you, around you. It doesn't matter what's written on the news. Lies, lies, lies. You either live in fear, you live in love. When you wake up depressed, you draw everybody's depressed energy to you. You can change that by saying, I'm happy, I love myself, and then all of a sudden, you're drawing in the love energy from everybody. So, that's my message today. Next week, I have planned on doing this quite a few times, and I haven't done it yet. So, eventually, I will give you tools, spiritual tools, to help you overcome all your issues simply in the privacy of your own home. And everything I teach you is free. You don't have to pay for any of it. So anyway, I hope you all have a blessed day. I hope you share my videos and help your friends awaken. You can always leave me comments. And if you would like to have your own private session with your emotional issues or some Reiki, you can contact me at my Reiki site, which is listed on the bottom of this video.